Welcome back. We have another video recording this week. This one is over the first read you're going to do over the next story we have, and this is the intro section. Chilean-born Pablo Neruda, who lived from 1904 to 1973, was an internationally recognized poet who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1971. His poetry provides descriptions of everyday objects and events, as well as reflections about grand ideas. In his poem, Ode to Thanks, Neruda pays tribute to the word thanks. So you have that section. Vocabulary is here. You're going to complete the chart just like we've done. You're going to look at all the things you need to look at. If you choose to do a sample sentence, you may. You do not have to. But if you are tired of not doing them, if you're bored with just doing the matching, you are more than welcome to do the sample sentence. When you get done with that, you'll need to click Save and Continue and come over and read the poem. And it's just a poem, so it's not that difficult. And you can go through and get that read. If you want to do audio for it, you may listen to it as well. So that's your first section. Your second section is over poetic structure, which goes along with the poem and the fact that you're reading it. So if we look at this one, you're going to look at the definition of poetic structure. You can probably identify poetry when you see it, but how would you define it? Poetry, unlike most prose, is a formal and intentional arrangement of words on a page. In poetry, every word, every line break, every use or lack of punctuation is carefully chosen so that the poem expresses a certain theme, tone, or mood. In terms of structure, a poem may be arranged in lines of different lengths, and the lines may be grouped into stanzas with differing numbers of lines. We know poetic structures are called poetic forms. Some forms that you may already be familiar with include haiku, limerick, sonnet, and villanelle. In addition to these known forms, though, poetic structure can refer to any principle of order that the poet gives to a piece. A poet writing about a dog might arrange the lines to look like a dog. As strange as that may be, it's poetic structure too. Sometimes, though, a poet might abandon the poetic form entirely. When poets write without consistent meter, rhyme, or stanza length, it's called open form. When analyzing an open form poem, it's important to remember that not having a regular structure is still a choice that the poet has made for his or her work. So there's your definition. The model section you can read. If you choose to have it read to you, you always have that option over here on your audio section. So you'll go through that. There's an example from Walt Whitman. So you can go through and read to get some more examples. So that's the model section. And then you'll come over here after you click your turn. There's no save and continue on this one. You'll read the last stanza from the poem, this short little section here, and then you'll answer your 2 questions. Remember, anytime you have any questions, let me know. Reach me at email or make a comment on Google Classroom if you can. Don't forget to click Submit Assignment when you're done with this one. And these are all due on Friday the 24th by 11:59 p.m. Thanks.